we welcome Mr. Nachiket Jaywant, practicing advocate in Bombay High Court and other courts since 1980. Nachiket is appearing in consumer forums, National Commission, and he is a member on the panel of Advocates Association of Medical Consultants. Nachiket is also representing doctors in matters under Consumer Protection Act 1996 and also criminal matters since 1995. So here we welcome Nachiket. Thank you so much.
Hello.
For joining us. And we would like to know from you, you're in this field since 1980 for a long time. So what has really motivated you to choose this profession?
My uncle was in this profession. He was practicing at Pune. And whenever I used to go visit him, I used to accompany him to the courts. And I got fascinated with the manner in which the courts functioned and the atmosphere in the courts. Mm-hmm. And that is how I decided to join this profession. So after doing BSc, I completed my LLB and immediately thereafter I joined this profession.
Now, yes, I mean, there was a family connection and you could see, how the lawyers work and how the court matters function. But initially, when you, did your LLB and you decided to go here and make a career, what were the initial days, you had struggled in, because how the youngsters would select this profession? What are the initial struggles in this profession?
The first biggest struggle is on the finance part.
Mm-hmm.
For first 5 years, practically income is nil. You have to continue with all your expenses with your parents at the parents' cost.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you have to work very hard. No timing. For what time you go to the office, what time you go to the court, what time you come back, what time you come home. There is no time limit. Even after you come home, you have to read a lot and do a lot of work. And of course, that continues all throughout.
But besides that, what are the challenges to grow in this, to sustain those initial years and grow in this profession?
See, basically, the person must have a good command over English.
Okay.
Fluency in speaking and ability and initiative to do a lot of hard work, to do a lot of research, because you have to search for a number of judgments on various topics, the judgments of Supreme Court, High Courts, and then you find out whatever is relevant for your purpose. So a lot of reading and a lot of research are the keywords to be successful in this profession.
So besides, the technicalities and your technical knowledge about this field, what other personal skills or personal traits one must have, or it is desirable to be a successful person in this field?
Basically, you have to be very cool. Many a times, things don't go the way you expect it to go. You should be able to react in a positive manner, deal with that kind of situation. Secondly, you have to be on the spot. You should be able to take a decision. For example, when you are cross-examining a witness, you are proceeding with your cross-examination in a particular manner. You expect the witness to answer in a particular manner. But somehow, in the middle, for some question, the witness doesn't answer properly. Properly in the sense, the manner in which you want the answer to come on record. Then you should be able to quickly change your line of cross-examination. You have to take that decision on the spot. Even during the course of arguments, the judge reacts in a different way. Then you have to change your line of argument and proceed further. And for this, basically, you need to be very cool.
Yeah, you're dealing with sensitive cases, sensitive issues, and with different kind of people. Yeah, one has to be keeping your mind at peace. But why do you think that youngsters or young should select this profession? What is your advice to them to join this profession or take proper education in this profession?
See, basically, this is a noble profession. Senior advocates have made their name in this profession, and this is really a good profession, no doubt about it. As I said earlier, initially, this is one profession, as you said, that you don't get start earning right from day one. You have to struggle quite a lot. You have to do hard work. But as you settle down in this profession, it is really satisfying. And secondly, and more important is when you give relief to your clients, the pleasure that you get out of it, apart from the victory, this feeling of victory, the feeling that you have given the relief to your client, that gives a lot of satisfaction. And that is, I sincerely feel that is one of the reasons why youngsters should join this profession.
Yes, it's like a service to the society.
Definitely.
But at the end of the day, if they are satisfied and they come out of their situation, it's a great feeling. I can
definitely
understand that. But if one chooses this profession, what are the further prospects for them? What further progress that they can see? Yes, 5 years they initially struggle, then you select a particular, like in your case, you are taking consumer, going to consumer courts or representing medical professionals. So how do you decide which line, or go to the criminal side, or which situations or which side one should take, or is it depending on individual?
It primarily depends on individual, but ultimately the senior whose chambers you join, the kind of work that he is attending to, you get into that kind of profession, and those kind of matters you get involved in.
So your initial 5 years will kind of decide which side, which matters you take, is it?
Yes, of course, you can switch over at a later date, but those are the formative years in which your basic frame as a lawyer is fixed.
Is established,
yes.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yes.
So what are the future trends in this profession? Now we see that a lot of professions are changing. A lot of things are becoming digital. So in this profession, what do you see the trends, new trends, or how it is likely to change?
In this profession also, this digitalization is coming in. Virtual hearings and all those new trends have started. But at least for us advocates at our stage, physical hearing is the ultimate thing. And the ease with which we can convince the judge or we can deal with the matter at physical hearing, that can, I sincerely feel, I may be wrong, but I sincerely feel that can never be replaced by virtual hearing or any other things. Of course, digitalization is helping this profession because all the judgments are available online. It has become much easier to trace a judgment. Those things are taking a much importance in this particular profession. But as far as the hearings go, physical hearing is the ultimate thing. Rest, computerization, digitalization, online judgments, all those things do matter, and they are definitely helping this profession. So even at this age, we have to get ourselves acclimatized to these new trends, which we are doing, and we have to adapt to these things, which we have to do. We are doing it. Nothing I mean, it's not basically very difficult. If you really have interest in it, you can do it. But it is really good. The changing trains, new trains which are coming in, are also very good, and I really welcome them.
So maybe for some matters, virtual managing it virtually may be okay, but some matters, as you say, face to face or personal,
Yes.
attending personally
Yes.
will make an impact, and that will never go away, and that will continue to be in the court and represent your clients in the court.
Yes.
Isn't it? So yes, it looks very and sounds very promising, very interesting. This profession has, as we understand, there is no retirement age per se, isn't it?
No.
You can work as long as you want to work, and unlike other professions, people may consider, retiring at 60 or 65. If you're really good in English, if you can speak well, your communication should be good. You should be confident. You should be ready to spend initial years working with your seniors, and you may not have much income or no income. You have to work very hard, and and whichever seniors you select and whatever kind of matters that they take, you may tend to continue in those matters in future. And of course, then you can be on your own. If you want to change from, say, criminal to civil matters, you can do that. So I think the youngsters should, if they have all these traits, and they have to be cool, you said, and then working with every client is a different story and a different matter. It is very interesting, and one should go ahead with this profession. So thank you so much, Nachiket, for giving the valuable insight into this profession. So thank you so much once again.